Thanks for stopping by, everyone. My name is Lux, and we got some news regarding Sonic the Hedgehog recently, where we got a remaster of Sonic Colors on the way.
Let's fucking go!
And in addition to that, we got ourselves a new game on the way, and I'm cautiously optimistic. It's been 4 years since Sonic Forces came out, so it's about time that Sonic got a new game, and which is supposedly called Sonic Rangers, which kind of confuses me. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Like, save animals from Eggman or some shit? I mean, like, he saved animals before, but like, what's he gonna do? Like, manage a fucking park? What I'm worried about is the developer. Sonic Team has kind of been Sonic's worst enemy in the past 10 years, let's not kid ourselves, and if you look at the trailer of Sonic Rangers, you can see that they boast that the people who worked on Sonic Generations are going to develop it. And then you look to the right and see Forces as well. Ooh boy, let's break it down. For those of you who aren't in the loop, Sonic Forces is one of the most safe and boring Sonic titles to date. You got linear level design with quote-unquote alternate pathways that last for 2 minutes tops, frustrating level gimmicks, botched character controls, a lack of consistency, and an all-around experience that doesn't really feel complete. Now some of you may be thinking, well, if the developers of Generations are working on this too, then we should at least have a solid game, right?
Right? Wrong!
If you go back to 2016, you can find the trailer for Sonic Forces, and they also shared who was developing the game, and so what we have here is basically a repeat of 2016. Now maybe it's been 4 years since Forces dropped, so maybe they've had time to listen to feedback and develop a game they can proudly publish. But you know, this is Sonic Team we're talking about here, where in the past 10 years they gave us, oh yeah, that was a thing. Kinda mid, it's aight. Blech. And my personal favorite, what the fuck are you guys even doing anymore? So what I'm trying to do here is I'm just going to share my thoughts on what Sonic Team really needs to bring Sonic back from his 10 years of mediocrity. Number 1, innovate Sonic. We've basically had the same Sonic game for 13 years with Unleashed, and while I enjoy the boost formula, that's been Sonic's bread and butter for a really long time, and they kind of made the gameplay style stale. And it looks like it's going to be another boost game from the trailer, but there's like this galaxy looking trail that follows Sonic as he runs, so maybe they're trying to change it up, and you know, I'll give them a point for that. They had me interested. Now, I know back in 2013 they made Sonic slower in Lost World, and not a lot of people really liked it, but personally though, I really enjoyed the parkour mechanic and hope that it would have returned in a future title, because it was legitimately fun to try to speed through the levels, even though I usually went flying off a wall into a bottomless pit. All they'd really need to do was just optimize it. It's obvious that Sonic Team, mainly Takashi Iizuka, doesn't want to let go of the boost mechanic anytime soon, since, you know, Iizuka isn't a very competent game developer. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, so let's move on. Number 2, playable characters. Sonic hasn't really had many playable characters since Sonic 06, which makes me believe that Sonic Team didn't want to spend time programming more gameplay elements and wanted to play it safe and go back to just Sonic. Now they're just in a situation where they have a really stale gameplay style, and you know, usually it's either classic Sonic or modern Sonic, or with the inclusion of Forces, Sonic without the boost. Like, don't get me wrong, the Avatar is a cool ass concept, but the Avatar doesn't have enough to differentiate themselves from Sonic. The only character that should be similar to Sonic is Shadow. Or Blaze. Look, I know I'm reaching here, but bro, Blaze hasn't been in the game since Generations, bro. I fucking miss her. Anywho, some variety would breathe some new life into these games. Like, bro, Silver, he was super fun in Sonic 06, one of my favorite characters to play as. But he wasn't given a second chance because, you know, because Sonic 06 wasn't received well, and, you know, they wanted to play it safe after all that. Bro, when I heard Silver was in Forces, I was so excited. Like, I was hoping that he was going to be able to somehow lend a hand to Sonic in levels at least, but bro, they did my man fucking dirty. He was literally in the plot just to get slapped around by fucking Infinite, dude. But yeah, just bring in more characters that aren't just fucking Sonic, but you already know the gameplay style that absolutely needs to come back. Big the Catfish. Number 3, villains. Now, I know that Eggman is usually the main villain slash final boss in Sonic games, but there are filler villains that are usually implemented into the games, and they don't really amount to much. You got the Deadly Six, and I mean, while they have cool designs, Zaz and Zavok are the only ones that I really remember and had any type of potential to be interesting. I can't even remember the rest of their names. All I remember is Fat, Girl, Master Shifu, and E-Boy. Now, when the trailer for Forces came out, I was fucking hype, bro. Main series villains returning and Shadow becoming a villain? Sign me the fuck up! But at the end of the day, they were criminally underutilized. Now, I know that it would have been too much like a predictable fanfiction if it played out the way that everyone thought it was going to, but like, we already got a guy that's faster than Sonic and a self-insert hero, so you might as well have gone all the fucking way with it, you know? Chaos was dealt with off-screen and didn't even have a boss fight. Fake Shadow didn't have a boss fight, but Shadow pulling up and kicking the shit out of him was cool as fuck. Zavok had an underwhelming boss fight, but Sonic making him catch them hands was fucking hype, I will admit. And as simplistic as it is, I think Metal Sonic was the best boss fight in the game, albeit simple. Then Infinite, the big baddie himself, was a little bitch who got fucked up by my boy Shadow and decided to turn to world domination, which is fucking stupid. And his boss fight is just a reskin of fucking Metal Sonic. And after he beat Infinite, he just kind of plops to the ground like a piece of raw chicken with no satisfying conclusion whatsoever. He just kind of leaves. So if Eggman is the big boss in Sonic Rangers, then get some interesting filler villains that are actually relevant to the plot and actually interacts with Sonic. But none of that Baldy McNosehair bullshit. Which brings me to number 4, The Rotten. It has been confirmed that the writers that have been writing for Sonic games since Colors are officially gone. Thank fucking Christ. Like, dude, the writing has been so ass with them in charge. I know that Sonic goes for a younger audience story-wise, but holy fuck, bro. That was some preschool shit. All I want is some competent writing. The last Sonic game's writing I legitimately enjoyed is Unleashed, mainly Sonic's banter with Eggman. So yeah, make an interesting story that a player can actually be invested in, make Sonic's friends actually do something. Ever since Unleashed, characters have just kind of stood around doing jack shit. In Forces, they at least tried making them somewhat relevant, but all they do is talk on a radio and barely do anything with the story, with the exception of Knuckles telling you what to do and Shadow beating Infinite's cheeks in episode Shadow. They do fuck all. Number 5, new developers. This is something that's kind of been done with Forces, where they got new hires to develop the game, but they had like no experience whatsoever. All we really need is a game that has competent developers behind it, i.e. not Takashi Iizuka. Put my boy Christian Whitehead on that shit. Everything that man touches turns to gold, I swear. So yeah, these are 5 things that I think that Sonic Rangers needs in order to pull Sonic out of the slump that he's been in for the past 10 years. Now, I know that this video has kind of come off as cynical, but like, I love this franchise and I just want to see it strive, and I'm just kind of sick of this constant mediocrity. And I just want to be able to say that I legitimately enjoyed a Sonic game again. It's been too damn long where Sonic just really knocked it out of the park. With the exception of Mania, of course, but you know, the legend Christian Whitehead was developing that, so you know, that's kind of a given. So I know this video was kind of all over the place, you know, but I was just trying to just give my thoughts and everything, so I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think Sonic Rangers needs to put Sonic back on top? And I think that'll do it for this video, so be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps out little guys like me. Click that bell, and I'll see you in the next video.